It's Santa here. Merry.
Hello, welcome back, boys and girls. Today we're reading day 9 of the book series, The Month of Christmas, written by T.Ferries. Now, this remarkable story is all about the North Pole and all the great people and animals that live there. Now, let's see what happens. Let's get started. Day 9, Hot Cocoa. On day 9, it is hot cocoa day. I love hot cocoa with a candy cane to stir it. Mrs. Claus makes it, and hers is the best. And I'll tell you the recipe in a bit. Also, there are 2 fun contests, snowball stacking and marshmallow stacking. On their lunch breaks, the elves have a snowball stacking contest, and the elf who stacks the highest stack of snowballs is given a snow crown and the honor of being Master Snowball Stacker. And one year, an elf stacked 25 snowballs, and that is still the record. Sometimes Jack Frost ruins a stack and laughs. Did you know people have stacking contests? One contest is to stack cups. It originated in the early 1980s in Southern California. And in 1981, Wayne Godinet came up with the idea, and cup or sports stacking was born. And as I said earlier, it is a hot cocoa night, and that also means it's time for marshmallow stacking. After dinner, in each elf household, the elves make hot cocoa. They all use Mrs. Claus' recipe, and she uses milk, cocoa powder, and honey. Sometimes she uses water instead of milk. Some elves almond milk. First, she heats the milk or water, and in a cup, she puts honey. You can put as much as you want, and then she mixes in a teaspoon full of cocoa powder. She pours the hot cocoa liquid in the cup and stirs. Delicious! Each elf adds more or less honey and cocoa. Now, some elves add peppermint and some add cinnamon. Other elves add mini marshmallows, and they love marshmallows in their hot cocoa. They must stack the marshmallows before they put them in. If they only want a few, then the stacking is easy. But if they want a lot, it may take a long time to stack them. To make a tall stack, some elves make marshmallow pyramids. Sometimes the hot cocoa becomes cold cocoa if the elf wanted too many marshmallows. Simon Says Jump. Now the elves also play Simon Says on this night. They learned this game when they were in the enchanted forest. It's a very simple game, and it was invented by who else? Simple Simon, of course. Simon and the elves would get together, and the elves would do what Simon says. Simple Simon would always say, Simon says. First, if Simon just said to do something, like rub their stomach, without saying Simon says, then the elf that did that was out. Or, if they don't do what Simon says, then they are out. Now, people around the world play variations of Simon Says. In China, the phrase is, the teacher says. In Canada, the phrase is, Jane did. John says. And in Spanish speaking countries, the phrase is mando mando, I command. And in Norway, the phrase is kongen befaler, the king commands. How do you think so many people learn this game? Now, after sipping hot cocoa and playing Simon Says, it's time for juggling. Elves are master jugglers. An elf juggled 7 snowballs, and that is the record. Everyone enjoys the juggling, and the juggling contest is held at the giant snow globe and broadcast on Elf TV. And most elves watch it on TV. Tickets are hard to come by for the live contest at the snow globe. And that is day 9. Maybe you can stack some snowballs and marshmallows and then sip some hot cocoa. Use Mrs. Claus' recipe, of course, and see if you can juggle some balls or snowballs too.
Ho, ho, ho. It's Santa here. A very Merry Christmas and the happiest New Year. Ho, ho.